It's 10 trivia questions on what's the theme. Answer the questions, then guess the theme from the answers. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for hitting subscribe so you never miss a new episode. And hey, thanks for listening to some ads or skipping through them. I know what you do. I listen to podcasts too, but thanks for bearing with me with the inclusion of ads on all future podcasts and possibly all past podcasts. I don't know how they get inserted, but I did enable that feature as well. If you don't like ads and you're like, you know what? I want to go back to how this show was before there were ads. It's super easy and super cheap. It's $1 a month. And all you have to do is join the Patreon community, patreon.com/trivia with buds. For just $1 donation a month, that ad feed will be given to you. And you just have to subscribe to the podcast. Like if you're on Apple Podcasts with the URL that they give you. So when you go to subscribe to a podcast, you can subscribe by URL, and when you sign up for the Patreon, you'll get that special URL just for you to put into your app, and you'll be good to go. You can still listen to the podcast in the same way. You can also listen to the podcast on the Patreon app. If you download the Patreon app, you'll get those ad-free episodes there too. If you want to listen to the show in Patreon, you can do that going forward. If you have any questions, feel free to email me anytime, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Today's episode is What's the Theme? Got to answer the questions and figure out what all the answers have in common. Use this at my live trivia nights in Northeast Tennessee and Southern California just last week. You can see all those locations at triviawithbuds.com on the Tennessee and California show tabs in the top right-hand corner. Before we get into that, we've got our Scattergories game, and the Scattergories game today is the letter M, as in mom. And your categories are insects, breakfast foods, and types of drink. Letter M, as in mom, insects, breakfast foods, types of drink. Listen to me at the end of the episode trying to answer those and see if you matched my answers or got some creative ones of your own. We are all warmed up, and we're diving into What's the Theme trivia. Here we go. It's What's the Theme? Question number 1. What number 1 hit by Rihanna includes the fitting lyric, Let It Rain? Number 1, what number 1 hit by Rihanna includes the fitting lyric, Let It Rain? Number 2, boxing legend George Foreman has 5 sons with what same first name? Number 2, boxing legend George Foreman has 5 sons with what same first name? Question 3, the first televised U.S. presidential debate took place in what decade? Number 3, the first televised U.S. presidential debate took place in what decade? Number 4, stack, flue, and pipe are synonyms for what other word? Number 4, stack, flue, and pipe are synonyms for what other word? Question number 5, what Maroon 5 song starts with, I'm hurtin' baby, I'm broken down? Number 5, what Maroon 5 song starts with, I'm hurtin' baby, I'm broken down? Number 6, on the raunchy animated series Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy is at one time engaged to blank man. Number 6, fill in the blank. On the raunchy animated series Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy is at one time engaged to blank man. Number 7, what band had the song Do You Believe in Magic? Number 7, what band had the song Do You Believe in Magic? Number 8, fill in the quote from the Karate Kid, blank the leg. Number 8, fill in the quote from the Karate Kid, blank the leg. Number 9, First Republic, HSBC, and M&T are all names of what? Number 9, First Republic, HSBC, and M&T are all names of what? Number 10, what country's flag is known as Union Jack? Number 10, what country's flag is known as Union Jack? And the bonus for 2 points, what was the common theme from all of your answers on this round? Number 11, what was the common theme for all your answers this round? Those are all of your questions for What's the Theme? We'll be back with the answers to see if you got it right after this. We have returned with the answers to What's the Theme? Question number 1. What number 1 hit by Rihanna includes the fitting lyric Let It Rain that is umbrella, Ella, Ella, A. Number 2, boxing legend George Foreman has 5 sons with what same first name? George. That's got to be confusing when they're all trying to get out of the house. George, did you grab your what? What? George? Did you George? George? Number 3, the first televised U.S. presidential debate took place in what decade? The 1960s. The 60s. Number 4, stack, flue, and pipe are synonyms for what other word? Chimney. Number 5, what Maroon 5 song starts with I'm hurtin' baby, I'm broken down? That's Sugar by Maroon 5, Sugar. Number 6, on the raunchy animated series Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy is at one time engaged to Kite Man. Very funny on the show, Kite Man. Number 7, Do You Believe in Magic was by the band Lavin Spoonful, which has a very gross connotation to it. If you don't know what that band's name is named after, give that a Wikipedia and then be like, oh, gross. Number 8, fill in the quote from the Karate Kid, blank the leg, that's sweep the leg. Number 9, First Republic, HSBC, and M&T are all names of banks. And number 10, what country's flag is known as Union Jack? That's the UK. If you put all those things together, the common theme from all the answers was Mary Poppins. We had the UK, banks, which is where the dad works at a bank, sweep, like a chimney sweep, lovin' spoonful of sugar, kite, there's a kite song at the end, sugar, spoonful of sugar, helps the medicine go down, chimney, again, chimney sweeps. 60s came out in the 60s. George is the dad's name, I think, or the boy's name, somebody's name in that movie. And umbrella, of course, Mary Poppins, mode of transportation. So there you go. Mary Poppins was the theme. Hope you had a good time playing that one. Your fact of the day is roosters make sure their hens eat before they do. And I just realized that that was the fact from, I think, the last episode. So let me give you a new weird fact here. Let's see. What do I got for you in real time? Weird fact generator. It's a new one, and it's this one. How about when it comes to wine, an aroma similar to cat pee is considered a good thing? What? I'm so glad that we replaced that on the fly. That's fantastic. Thanks for listening. Oh, wait, we have the categories too. Okay, categories, letter M, insects, moth, breakfast foods, muffin, types of drink, Minute Maid, I guess that's a brand. How about milkshake? There we go. Mine brings all the boys to the yard. Moth, muffin, milkshake. We're closing out strong. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Remember, if you don't want ads, Patreon for $1 a month. Patreon.com/trivia with Buds. Cheers.